Minecraft isn't fun anymore. It used to be so simple. Everyone remembers loading a new world, learning everything from scratch, and being mortified at the sight of a creeper. Dying in lava used to be a pathway to crippling depression after spending a lifetime crafting and enchanting diamond armor. But now, everything's been learned. Everything's been explored. Even finding diamonds just doesn't feel the same anymore. But why? In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to explain this and the secret I've discovered on how to fix it. All the complex updates and new items added are taken away from the simplistic game we have so much nostalgia for. Let me explain. In 2015, the 1.8 update, there were less than 350 items. The mechanics were so simple and easy to understand, and the core game was literally to mine, craft, and build. In 2023, the 1.19 update, there were over 850 new items. Apparently, this year will introduce another 100. This takes away from that simplicity which many loved about the original game, especially since a lot of these new items have different mechanics. This covers point 1, but what about point 2? The game has become too easy. Everyone can remember finding their first diamonds. The magical feeling of joy washing over you. You just found the best item in the game. Now, especially with Fortune, finding diamonds or similar items just doesn't bring the same sense of achievement. As well as this, the invention of huge farms, iron farms, wither skeleton farms, villager trading halls, which stretch for miles, and they just make it too easy. This iron farm, 5 Voltrox, can produce 1300 iron per hour passively while you're loading the chunks. As well as this, the Book of Mending completely removes any need to gain any more rare materials once you already have all of your tools and armor. A simple skeleton grinder can completely repair your tools and armor in 10 minutes. However, my ultimate reason for the game being stale is something which could easily be fixed, along with every other reason I've stated, and I'll tell you how in a minute. The game needs more challenges. The sense of achievement we used to feel over defeating the Wither or killing the Ender Dragon was endless. It is something that every gamer should feel. The rewards are great too. Now that we've achieved all of these countless times, it feels easy and gives the player nothing really to work towards. It isn't challenging anymore, so it isn't really fun. The Ender Dragon hasn't ever had a buff, really, while the amount of potions and armor and enchantments that have been added since the dragon have only increased in almost every update. But how to fix this? There are 2 ways. The unlikely option that Mojang, in my opinion, should make the Mending Book a lot rarer, as well as nerf the power of villagers. Increasing the achievements in the game, whether it be by creating a new boss or by increasing how hard it is to defeat the current ones, would also help. However, this is unlikely. The simple way would be done by the player. By playing without using villagers, mending, and without any huge redstone farms, the player can easily create a new sense of achievement by just playing the game in a simpler way. This makes Minecraft fun again. In 2023, the 1.19, this takes away from that simplicity, which many loved around it. This takes away from that simplicity, which many, especially since a lot of these new items, now have a simple skeleton grinder should make the Mending Book a lot wetter. How do we fix this? There are 2 ways in my opinion. The unlikely option being that Mojang, in my opinion, which would just give back the game, by creating a new boss or by increasing how hard it is to defeat the other. Jesus Christ.